Joining the show today is one of us for just about 2 months now, by way of Damon Hunt and 4 draft picks going out to bring in 6th overall pick of the Columbus Blue Jackets in the 2022 NHL draft, David Jiricek. David, appreciate you jumping on with us, man.
Thank you, guys. Hey.
Weird question to start here. Throw you off a little bit. Do you have any idea what the Minnesota Wild logo is?
I mean, that's wild. I don't know. Forest, sun, stars, right? Like something like that, or like, is it something else, or?
Well, there's a million answers we've been getting. It's a really creative logo, right? And there's like people see a bear in there. See people see the forest. Yeah, I think the bear's eyes. So
yeah,
one.
Yeah. I see forest there, sun, like wild. Yeah. So I mean, it's a nice logo. I mean, I like it.
As you can see, the name of the podcast is Fellowship of the Rink, kind of a Lord of the Rings thing. And I know your countryman Lauko loves Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, all that stuff. Do you have like a movie or TV series or a nerd itch that you like?
I actually don't have that. I mean, like I actually, I'm like kind of like I've kind of old in me, and I'm just watching like Czech TV. I'm just watching like Czech show there. So yeah, I'm that kind of guy. So I love to watch like Czech show, Czech movies. So I'm not like a Netflix guy or something like that.
Well, I hear you're into American football, though, right? So you've gotten into kind of the NFL and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I love sports. I love all the sports. So I'm looking for all sports. I mean, I love tennis. So Australian Open right now. NFL playoffs. It's World Cup in handball right now in Denmark. Czech's playing there. So I'm just trying to track everything down. So yeah.
What games did you go to NFL? Do you go to some Cleveland Browns games?
Yeah, I was actually on a Browns game a few times. So a few times, twice. So that was nice. That was really nice. I kind of like it. But I mean, NFL is kind of. I was on a UFC too in Vegas.
Oh, really?
After my brother's draft, right after. So yeah, I'm that kind of guy. I mean, actually, these two sports. I mean, it's better to watch somewhere with the guys and somewhere in the basement or in the bar. So yeah.
I agree. NFL or Super Bowl is much better to be watched with people at a house versus.
Yeah, I mean, you see more. You see more. That the stadium's so big. You actually couldn't see the line, like the downs and stuff like that. So it's actually hard to track, but that atmosphere is tremendous.
Well, you mentioned your brother is obviously an incredible story. The two of you guys both drafted first round picks and grew up together. I can only imagine what your house looked like after all you guys played when you were kids playing together. Like, was there a lot of broken furniture or like?
Yeah, there was a lot of hockey in the kitchen and in the living room. That's for sure. So I mean all over the place is some like tennis balls, kind of like stains on the wall. So like we came from outside. Like the ball is wet. You just snapping around. So yeah, I mean. It was kind of hard for my mom, but I mean that was fun for sure. So that actually played with us too. So yeah, it was fun.
So like you have a pretty good shot too. So you must have knocked out a few things. I don't know if you guys were getting things broken because you guys were physical, or was your shot, So
I don't know, not really. I mean, I'm just kind of like naturally comes. I mean, like I have actually like. I have a floorboard stick, so plastic stick, and I'm just shooting like floorboard ball, tennis ball, ping pong ball. Like I don't care. So I'm just trying to like get that feeling, in my hands, and I mean it's paid off right now.
How would you compare your game to your brothers? How would you compare your guys' style?
I don't know. I just don't want to like compare us, but it's kind of hard. He's still younger, so it's a lot of development for him. But he had actually good World Juniors. I was cheering for him. So for Czech Nation is huge to have 3 medals in a row from the from the World Juniors.
Like, who are the guys that you looked up to? Both of you guys. Like, who are the players in Czech or wherever else NHL that were like your idols or mentors?
We actually like. Yeah, I actually don't have one. I mean, I'm just like my first goal was like I want to play first league in my hometown in Pilsen, because I was kind of like go there and like clear the ice, for them. So I was like, yeah, it would be nice to play here one day, like after that was dropped, that was the next goal, first NHL game. So I'm just going step by step, but I've actually never had like. Like I want to play like this guy,
For sure. And I mean, you guys were both at the forefront here of Czech hockey really making a big impact and a splash with World Junior. Like, talk about it. How have you seen that change in recent years?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of quiet 20 years for us before that. So yeah, I mean, it's so nice, I was there. We almost won a gold medal. So I was we lost in the overtime. So we just kind of started it. So actually nice. I mean, we can beat like we beat Canada in quarterfinals a few times right now. It's not often for us, like Canada, US. This is like such a big countries, like like it's and Czech like. It's not. We have only 10 million people there, So it's big for us. We have soccer. We have hockey. That's two like big sports, and tennis too. So it's every win every win for us like this huge win is really big for us at home.
And I promise you, everyone in Minnesota cheered very, very loud both times that you guys knocked Canada out in the quarters. So thank you very much. I got to say, though, for the longest time, I grew up thinking that Sweden had the coolest national jerseys. And the last couple of years, Czech's giving them a run for their money. I mean, what do you think about those unique jerseys?
We had different logo right now. We have like a nation logo. We came back from like Lions. That Lion was like for 4 or 5 years. I was like, I actually like didn't like that much as these ones. I mean, these ones are like pretty cool. So like I've never wear them. So I hope it's coming. So they look actually really really good.
Yeah, we love that. And I'm sure you saw it all over social, but were you out there when David Pastrnak was going crazy, climbed up to the roof to celebrate the World Championship?
Yeah, I mean, I like I was in Cleveland. Like I was focusing on the playoffs and minors there. So yeah, I mean that's cool too, right? To win a gold medal there. So at home, yeah, we have a good years right now.
What was your biggest memory from your NHL draft? I know it's like a dream come true for everybody, but just who all was there and like what the most vivid memory you have from that night?
Yeah, I mean those like I mean great day for my family. Those my parents, my brother, agent. So there was like actually not a lot of people, but yeah, that was in Montreal. Montreal big first overall. There was a like almost a full building. So that was a cool experience. I mean, once in a lifetime like that. So yeah, that was fun. When I heard my name, I was so happy. So yeah.
And you went to your brothers, of course, right? And that was in Vegas in the Sphere. That had to be such a wild experience. That.
Yeah, I mean, Sphere was good. I mean, you just don't want to be in Vegas in summer because yeah, I mean, it was great. She was great. That 4 days was fun. But I mean, Montreal is a hockey city, and like the people living with hockey, that's like religion there. So yeah, I mean, that's it. Please, the next time, like, do it in Montreal. So. But I mean, she was pretty awesome too. Like that's amazing how they build it. So,
well, I know it's exciting for you to get drafted, but I'm sure you were even just as proud to see your brother, or probably even maybe more emotional to see your brother get drafted.
I mean, maybe more emotional than I was. I mean, because like
Yeah.
I was kind of like enjoying it more. Like because. With me in Montreal, there was more like work. Like I had to go for meetings for 2 days before for 2 days straight. I was like kind of like talk with teams. In Vegas, I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't need to do nothing. I can hang around. That's like vacation for me. I just need to be at I don't know 6 p.m. in a sphere with the suit, and that's it. So. Yeah, that was fun. I mean, that was the last one for us, right? We don't have another. I don't have another brother so far. I mean, he's not coming. So yeah, that's nice. And I mean, right now we can focus on career here.
How did you get to a UFC match? How did that happen? And what was that experience like?
Yeah, because it was like Sphere was the draft was, I don't know, Friday, and the UFC was Saturday, and there was like Prohaska was there against Pereira, their second fight. The Czech guy lost, but yeah, that was fun too. That was in T-Mobile Arena, so where the Golden Knights played, and that was a cool experience too. I mean, we went with bunch of like Czech friends, so that was fun.
How do you obviously Columbus drafts you really high, thinks a lot of you. Like, how do you look back on your time in Columbus?
This interview is brought to you by our friends at Waggle Golf. Waggle Golf believes what you wear on the course should reflect your individuality, who you are, where you're from, your hobbies, interests, and passions. All the stuff that makes you, well, you. That's why every design is inspired by the desire to create a piece of apparel that strikes a chord when you see it, that makes you say, wow, that was made for me. Because in a lot of ways, it was. Ready to get your waggle on? Go to getyourwaggleon.com, throw in promo code SP10 at checkout to take 10% off your entire order.
How do you feel about the time you had with them?
Yeah, I mean, they gave me the chance to like show up in the NHL, so I'm really appreciated about that, and I mean, like every people there like act to me pretty good, so that was good. I mean, and I love it in Cleveland. I love it in Columbus. So I wish them all the best, and they were, I mean, buzzing right now. So good for them and I hope they can make playoffs.
Was it challenging at times when you were obviously you want to play every night, right? You want to be the guy. Was it challenging for a young guy like yourself to, have to sit a little bit and not have that kind of rhythm in your game that you usually would have?
Yeah, I mean, the start of the season was hard for me, that's for sure. I mean, the first 3 months, I didn't play much, and then if I play, I play not a big minutes, so it was kind of like frustrated for me, and I'm just wanting to play. I'm just wanting to play, get some get in a game shape, and I found it here in Minnesota and in Iowa too.
Yeah. How did you find out you were coming to Minnesota? Like, I know there was a lot of things being thrown around.
I mean, we went with Cleveland. We went to Grand Rapids like there was like I don't know, that's 6 hours drive with the bus. So I was sitting in the bus and agent called me like you were traded to Minnesota. So I spent the night in GR and the next day I flew to Minnesota.
Just how would you kind of describe the experience? It seems like you're playing with a lot of confidence. It seems like you're having fun. It seems like you fit in. Like how would you kind of just describe what this has done for you, what this meant to you to have another kind of a new chance with these guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great group of guys here. So I'm just wanna help a team, and that's like all I do is just to have fun with hockey. You know, I'm just gonna go to like I'm just gonna go day by day right now and see what happens. But I'm just gonna leave 100% there, and that's all what am I doing right now.
That pass you made to Trenin for the goal, what did you see? Like, I know you've been aggressive offensively, and I know you like to be up in the play, but did you kind of play on that, or how did you see him coming and kind of knew that? How did you kind of see that play develop?
Yeah, I saw him coming. I'm just went down the wall and I saw him coming because I had the puck like on my backhand. So I'm just gave it to him. You know, it was like kind of relief for me because I was in the middle of all my backhand. So he was in a great spot. So I'm just giving the puck and he shoots and scored. So that was a great shot too.
Is that when you're playing kind of your best, as you're kind of getting up in the play and you're using kind of your instincts offensively too? I know you take pride in your own end and being a good defensive defenseman, but is that when you're playing some of your better hockey, when you're being able to be aggressive up there?
100%. I try to be as aggressive as I can. That's my part of the game, and right now I want to be 100% in the zone and be defensive defenseman, and that's what am I doing. And if I have a chance to jump on the play or make some play in ozone, I will do it. So that's great to like coaches like force me to do it, let me to do it. So that's great to have it here.
It's awesome to get a fresh start, right? Get a new chance and opportunity here in Minnesota. But how much did it help you making that transition from Columbus to Minnesota, seeing fellow countrymen both, in Iowa with Spacek and in Minnesota with Lauko?
I had a guy. That's great. It's always great to have someone from home. I mean, these two guys are awesome. We have a few guys in Iowa. We have some Raska. So the other Czechoslovak. So that's nice to have them there, and that was great in Cleveland too. I have like 2 or 3 guys always in Cleveland, so it helps a lot as a if when I first came here to US.
I know you haven't had a lot of time in Minnesota yet. I mean, you're probably still in the hotel, but like, what are your early impressions of like the Twin Cities? Of like, have you gotten a chance to do anything fun off the ice? Yeah.
Actually, it's actually right now. It's like so many games, practices, travel. So right now, like if I have a day off, I'm just do my like yesterday. I had to do my driver's license, driver's plates. So it's like that kind of stuff. So it's like. It's hard because like right now you have such a tough schedule and you travel a lot. So like when I lay down on my couch somewhere, I'm happy for 2 or 3 hours. So that's good.
And hotel life isn't that bad either. You get
no
yourself. Yeah.
like it's about 2-minute drive for practice ring to game ring. So it's so nice right now, and I mean it's especially right now, it's pretty cold. So you are not going there like for a walk or something, like for like 15 minutes walk, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna stay sharp, take care of my body, and that's my job.
Who like surprised you as far as their personality on the team? Like you didn't know them very well, and you came to a new team. Was it like a Middleton or anybody that kind of like stood out? Like, hey, this guy's just a fun dude.
I mean, I actually we have a pretty funny group here. I mean, a lot of guys are pretty funny. Like Zuki, Flowers, great. Mitzi, you said, Balls. So like, and like a lot of young guys too, like Marat, Treni, Marco. So I mean, we have such a good group here, and it's always fun to like come to the rink and have practice, have games, and compete together.
How's your you play golf at all? How's your golf game?
Oh, I mean, not really, not really. And I'm more like the tennis guy because like in Czech it's not that big, but yeah, I mean, I'm just have to buy some clubs and start working on it.
Yeah, the boys will get you into it.
Did you play other sports growing up? Did you play handball growing up? Did you play tennis growing up?
I play a few. I play basketball. I play soccer, tennis too. But I mean, when I start like play tennis or like golf, these like individual sport, it's so hard for me because like if I lost a point or if I lost a game set, so hard to just broke a racket, and just throwing everything out. So it's hard for my head because I hate to lose. And that's the same with the golf. You have only one shot, and if his drive to another fairway, I'm gonna be so pissed. So
I'm just like you.
Yeah, it's just so hard to like to be like that. And like in tennis, you are more like like okay, next ball, but you have to actually drive for 4 minutes to find the ball. You finding the ball 5 minutes in the forest, and you couldn't find it, right? So yeah, it's kind of hard game. It's actually I have such respect for the golfers because it's really hard to play that game.
For sure. Well, the last question we ask everyone that comes on the show, which again, thank you so much for giving us some time here, David. It's our Waggle golf question. Everybody go to getyourwaggleon.com, throw in promo code SP10 to take 10% off your entire order. David, even if it's not going to be a great golf outing, let's have some fun. Who are 3 people you'd want to bring out with you on the golf course for a day? And this could be, celebrities. It could be athletes, historical, dead or alive. Give me 3 people you want to go out golfing for the day with.
So first is Spacek, because Spacek is a good guy, and and he's actually playing the golf really good.
Okay.
Really good. So he's playing with me. So he's
okay.
Second one is I mean, Michael Jordan is good. He can compete too. So I'm just putting against me and with my dad. That's always fun with him. So yeah, him.
How's your dad as a golfer? Is your dad pretty good?
No, he's bad too, but he's playing with Jordan. So we just ran in the cars together and just watch them play. Just watch them play. I mean, my brother too. I can put my brother instead of Michael Jordan, because like it's not that realistic too. So like if you go in Czech, yeah, I'm just put my two guys and Spacek with me.
That'd be a lot of fun. A lot of stories, no matter what. That'd be good.
We have a lot of stories from Czech with Spacek. So yeah.
That'll be great. Well, thanks again for joining us after practice today. Appreciate your time. It's fun to see you kind of come into your own and play your game of hockey. So we're looking forward to catching up with you soon. But thanks for coming on.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.